guys, it's time for another Zen Road Trucker. I'm Joe. How you doing? Last couple of episodes, I think I've talked about being broken down with the AC for a while and with the trailer for quite a few days. And I got a few questions about, well, how are you making any money if you're paid by the mile, but you're sitting there broken down? And we have this thing called a layover pay. If our truck or trailer or wherever breaks down and we're forced to sit for any length of time, the layover pay kicks in. It pays us a certain amount a day. It's not the same as we'd be earning if we were driving, but it's better than nothing. And it does kind of make up for the breakdown. But another way that I end up making money is that our driver managers take really good care of us. In case in point, the load I picked up with the trailer breakdown last week, I was down quite a while. I didn't end up delivering that load until Thursday morning. Well, Thursday morning I picked up a load going to Topeka, Kansas. It's a load of batteries. Hazmat load. No, it wasn't. It was something else. It was a live load for Home Depot in Topeka, Kansas. And I rolled out. It was only like a total 650 miles. And I would have been delivering Friday morning. And I'm almost in Kansas City. And my OmniTrax goes off and had a few messages. I call in and they had me relay the load I was on going to Home Depot in Topeka at our Kansas City yard and pick up a load going to Puyallup, Washington. So I went from having probably a short load and another short load out of Topeka. Usually we get down to Waverly and run Tractor Supply over the weekend, but usually a short loads. I would have ended up with maybe about 1,400 miles for the weekend if I'd have gone all the way into Home Depot. And instead of doing that, they cut me off 70 miles off that load to drop the load I was on in our Kansas City, Missouri yard, which is right by Subtropolis, which I'll give you a whole other episode about that. So I dropped that load, picked up this load. This is the load of batteries going to Puyallup, Washington. So I've got, not only do I get a hazmat load running across the country, but I end up picking up 1,800 miles, which brings my weekly mileage up to about 2,600 miles, which is a fair week. It's a fair week. It's a good week. I like the 3,000, 3,200 mile weeks, but you don't always get those. But 2,600 miles, that's a fair week. That's a good week. That's what I come out here to drive was 2,800 miles a week. I wouldn't expect to get more than that. When I do, I get happy. But 2,500 miles a week is a fantastic week. So I was happy. Wow, this is awesome. And right now I'm sitting in Box Elder, South Dakota, and on my way to Puyallup, Washington. I'll deliver that on Tuesday morning, and then I'll get another load going from there somewhere. And it always works out. And because our driver managers have a mileage goal for a truck per month, they go out of their way to try to make sure that we have the right amount of miles for the month. Now, the way we as drivers help them is by handling our clock. And lately, I've been seeing a lot of people complaining they're not getting any miles, or they're complaining that they're getting run too hard, but they're not getting any miles, which leads me to believe that they're running all their miles out, all their hours out, and then having to take a reset. So they're working twice as hard for less miles full miles because I tend to do the recap. And it's a big argument. Everybody's, oh, recaps and resets make the same amount of miles. We've covered this in other episodes. But you can't run too hard and not have enough miles. That doesn't make any sense. Work your clock. Get off that idea that you need to have a reset every week. If you wanted a weekend off, then go back to doing something other than driving a truck, because you're never going to get the miles that you're expecting if you're going to sit still for 2 days. Just the way it is. Sorry, don't want to hurt your feelings, but that's how it works. So even though I got broke down 2 actual trips in a row, actually, I still made decent money. Don't have a Proby with me, so that's good. I mean, enjoyed my time out here. And my second breakdown, I was able to stay in the truck and not have to get a hotel room, because I hate hotel rooms. I can't sleep in those things. That bed right back there, that's where I like to be. And so layover pay. That's how I can still make a decent check and still get broke down. Still come out with decent hours for the week. So all is good. Welcome back to CFI. I've been trying to keep these shorter, and I will. I'm just going to tell you guys, have a great time. Enjoy the end of the summer. Don't start drinking pumpkin spice yet. No pumpkin spice yet. Alright? Let's just go there. Quick thing. If you go back to April, the episode I did in April to now, it's like watching that montage in the Santa Claus with Tim Allen, as he shaves off everything and then it just grows back out and he looks more and more like Santa Claus. I took my shower today here at Box Elder, and I looked in the mirror and I said, holy cow, I look like Santa Claus again. So it must be time for me to go home. I will be going home about the 19th of August. That's my goal anyhow. I've been out for 4 months now, and I really miss my daughter. I miss my son too, but screw it, he's old. He's an adult. He lives in New Jersey. Screw that, I'm not going to New Jersey right now. And I love my kids. I miss my daughter. I want to go home and see her for a while. And I'm sure I got a daddy do list as long as my arm over here. So be good to each other, love each other, help each other,